Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Heroes of the Storm. Today, I'm going to be playing me some Nova. Actually, unlocked Nova successfully. She's a whole lot of fun. I played her during the free week this last week. Got a handful of games in with her. She was a whole lot of fun. Love her character model as well. I just think she looks fantastic. So we're going to hang out here in the searching verses for a little while, and I'll talk a little bit about exactly what she does. Now, Nova's main gimmick is actually this bottom ability here, Permanent Cloak Sniper. This is similar to Zeratul as well, if you've seen anything with him, where she is in fact invisible at all times unless she attacks or is hit by any kind of damage. So what this means is she, and I think she better than Zeratul, is a really fantastic roaming champion. She's able to take over a lot of the map without anybody exactly realizing she's there. Also, the fact that she is ranged is a pretty big deal for that. I mean, Zeratul's invisible, but he does have to get into melee range. He has his teleport, but once you've escaped from him, you've escaped, and he doesn't have a whole lot going for him. The other abilities she has are her main nuke here is Snipe. It's a skill shot little nuke that obviously it stops on the first target it hits. Deals a large amount of damage. Generally, I'll talent this to do more damage if I'm coming, if basically it's the ability I exit cloak with. Pretty nice. Pinning shot is a decent sized or decent ranged spell that it's just a targeted hit that slows and damages an enemy. Pretty nice. It's just a little bit of slow. It's not a ton. Really, if you're insistent on getting away from Nova, she's going to be more relying on long range than crowd control to actually take you down. Then she has Hollow Decoy. What Hollow Decoy is going to do is it's going to actually create a copy of yourself that immediately uncloaks. You don't break cloak by using this ability, so you can use it to kind of distract people and confuse them. And then she has two ultimate abilities, and I'll go ahead and show you the one I choose when we get into the game. Alright, so we're going to be doing a Haunted Mines. Periodically the mines will open and there's an undead army underneath. Now this one, as I've played it more and more, I've realized that the scenario is kind of a trap. As long as, a lot of the time the enemy team will all go into the mines and start working down, this big golem. The problem is that the early level golem is actually still quite weak, even if you get like all 100 skulls. And it's entirely defeatable. And you can push through the enemy base while they're down there collecting skulls. And so a lot of the time, more recently, as kind of the meta has begun to form within the game, you'll send like someone like Nova or another kind of quick high damage character down there, or maybe two, while the others defend. There's a lot less of like all five going down there. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and take increased snipe damage while cloaked.
Strictly business.
And I think I'm gonna go top lane. Now the thing with Nova is you move lanes quite a bit, so I'll probably not spend a ton of time up here in top lane. That's alright, we're gonna have a Demon Hunter, and hopefully Malfurion comes up here as well. I think he might be thinking about
battle commencing in 10 seconds.
Are you ready to seek vengeance?
Alright, let's have him come up top lane.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get in there. So as you can see, even though I'm on my horse, I am actually invisible. Just an interesting feature of Nova. And I'm going to do a little bit of scouting. Are we fighting any other invisibles? No, we are not. That's not good. Alright, got poked around a little bit. Basically what happened there is they have an Abathur on their team and I didn't realize. If I had known, I would not have moved the way I did. It's alright though, it happens. He places little mines around the map that make it quite difficult for me. Now, pretty much my job is going to just be to poke, harass, irritate, that kind of fun stuff.
Acknowledged.
Abathur can see me. Even though I'm invisible, I do leave a bit of a kind of interesting little trail around. Let's see if she falls for that bait. I'll just keep poking him. Just gotta keep him good and irritated, and from this angle they really can't stop me. Just gonna keep poking. Unfortunately, I don't have as much mana as I would like, but that's okay. Kept them good and nervous. We're going to swing around and kind of come at this from a different angle. Mix it up a little bit. Ow. Walk right over a mine. That's how that'll go. Now, I can use Snipe as well to poke down towers. Does use a fair bit of mana. Now, I do play a lot of Illidan, so I get used to not really having to worry about mana. But, however, I do have Malfurion here with me, and he's going to keep handing me the manas. Let's get out of there. Fade out again.
Choose a talent.
We just want to keep bursting them down. I'm going to increase my attack and vision range with this talent. Let's just keep poking that tower down. Malfurion being here is fantastic. Okay, so they're good and nervous. Oh, man. If they hadn't just almost killed him, I probably would head down there. I will anyway. See if we can surprise him after he comes back with the heals.
Do you hear that clattering?
Your team
Got her.
has first blood.
I'll take it.
Double kill.
That was pretty okay. Alright, now I will be heading down in there because we have some interesting momentum going and they're going to be hard pressed to actually stop us from taking the skulls. I know what I said earlier, calm down. Alright, let's get up there, see if I can't help my team out. I'm probably not going to be taking many of the skulls myself, I'm just going to ninja around and help my team out. That's going to be... There's her. And we'll take him down easily. Alright.
Choose a talent.
Now we have free reign to take down the skulls. Let's go ahead and take this guy down. I'm going to give myself decreased cooldowns. And we'll just continue taking control of this area. It's going fairly well so far. We've got a few levels on him.
Loud and clear. En route. Preparing to terminate.
Enemy slain.
Strictly business.
Killing spree.
I always get my target.
Alright, and I'm going to stay right here. We've taken pretty domineering control of this map. I'm going to come down here and help out right now. I'm going to head up top.
Strictly business.
And I'm going to let my team go ahead and take down the big guy. That's okay with me.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's poke these down a little bit. Keep XP coming in for my team.
Loud and clear.
I really enjoy Nova's playstyle. That's part of why I picked her up over other just as qualified champions.
Let my golems rise.
So normally we wouldn't fight so much over the golem. We just got such a domineering lead on that area that I decided to go with it.
Choose a talent.
Okay. So I just got my ultimate. Now what that will let me do is I'm going to actually be able to lay down a large AoE anywhere on the map that I want. Poke that down. Now they're going for mercenaries, which is fun. However, I'm going to go ahead and pop this down.
Well done. Your golem's stronger than
If I
your
can get these guys down, then our golem's going to have free reign to just tear through the map. And we went ahead and set him up to have as much pushing power as possible. Now theirs is going to have, you know, a little bit of pushing power as well, because we're leaving him to have free reign. However, ours is much more powerful, and we can rely on that. Otherwise, we would have to put a lot more into defending, which we're not. So we're probably going to knock quite a lot down, because they don't seem to be really trying to stop us outside Abathur. I think their Abathur's really good, to be honest. It's hard to tell with him because of the way that he plays, and I'll try to get him kind of soon as well. He's also one of my favorite characters. I'll try to get a game in with him as well at some point and kind of show what he does, because he's the most interesting character I think I've seen in a MOBA. Just the way he plays is really different.
An ally has been slain.
Alright. So see, they're pushing bot lane, but they're not making the kind of leeway we are.
An enemy has been slain.
In fact, their big guy is long since gone, so all they're really doing is just getting a couple of kills on us, while we're actually taking the better part of their base. That's going pretty well.
Keep destroyed.
Choose a talent.
Alright.
Double kill.
Getting a lot of damage down here. They're really not putting up too much of a fight for us.
I'll give it a shot.
We're probably still going to be able to push this down, or at least get a lot of damage down onto it. Okay. I'm going to move faster and gain health while cloaked,
Loud and clear.
because I think that's fun. And let's see. I do have a quest to take mercenary camps, and I kind of just haven't been doing it.
We should capture this mercenary camp. Strictly
No.
business. I'll give it a shot.
Poke that down. Alright. Let's keep this push going. We're going to grab all the merc camps.
Should capture this mercenary camp.
Poke them down.
Loud and clear.
Oh, goodness.
On the offensive.
Nope.
On it.
Alright. So he's getting away. Poke, poke, poke.
Enemy slain.
That'll about do it. That was my ultimate again.
Fight.
A lot of damage there.
The mine shaft open short.
Just keep poking stuff down.
Fort destroyed.
Do. Again, they're not really giving us a huge fight here, so I'm going to go down to the mines. You can go down to the mines as soon as the timer comes up and just kind of hang out.
Loud and clear.
And I'm going to just start taking these guys down the moment they
There's
appear.
no turning back now.
Alright.
Choose a talent.
Get some skulls going. So we've got a distinct level advantage on them, which means they're going to be hard placed to actually fight us one-on-one.
Preparing to terminate.
Which is good. That's how we want it. We're getting considerably more skulls as well, which is good. There is somebody down here taking skulls for their team, but I don't know where they are.
An enemy has been
On
slain.
the offensive.
Nova is the best roaming assassin. Gonna take down plenty of these.
Strictly business. I'll give it a shot.
Alright, let's see if I can help her out.
Enemy slain.
There we go.
Hunter? More like hunted. hunted. Initiating assault.
Let's just poke him to death.
Enemy slain.
Easy.
Mayhem.
Keep the bullet to remember me by.
We'll just kill them all. It'll be good. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have the health to take down the big guy. I don't think the Demon Hunter really does either.
Acknowledged.
However, I do gain health while cloaked, which is pretty good. So, yeah, it's something. This is gonna be a right thing.
En route.
See about just poking it down.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Kiting too good. Alright, let's get out of here. Good job, Demon Hunter friend. We did some good work today. So we got our golem up and running. We're going to go ahead and take some mercenary camps. Keep things interesting. I'm going to go ahead and take the one up here while Malfurion's working the one down here. Actually, he's having a hard time. My frame rate's going to suddenly die. There we go. I got it. I got it, friend.
Well done.
We're just going to take this guy down super speedy. Not last long at all. An 8 skull golem really doesn't help anybody. It's just not very good. I
Mercenary camp.
wonder what's going on with my frame rate all of a sudden. Keeps dying.
In my sight.
So you did some good damage to their fort. Okay, so I'm gonna push bottom. I'm gonna try to push this through. Our golem is dead. He got some good damage down on their fort though, so.
On the offensive. En route.
Alright, Abathur's been really leveling his little minion guys.
Enemy slain.
Well done.
Alright.
Keep destroyed.
Unfortunately, she slipped away, Sonya. She's immune to a lot of crowd control while doing that little spin, so. And then we're gonna go ahead and just knock down their palace. Good game, guys. That was my game with Nova. Just showing you a little bit about what she does. I think it was a fairly solid showcase of it. She's a very high damage, high burst, but very, very squishy. It's the thing, you didn't get to see a lot of it because we did pull ahead so quickly, but she has a really hard time with fair fights. If you're able to get her out of cloak so that you know where she is and she doesn't get that first strike on you, she's going to be hard-pressed to actually take you down. So, here's my little game with Nova. My name has been Atelus. Thank you for sticking around with me, ladies and gentlemen, for this game of Heroes of the Storm.